Two Kudakan, another two Kudakan exclusive. I got Rydah J, Klyde. Damn, I don't even know how to start this off. I'm off. I'm not prepared. You know, I got unprepared when I didn't catch you the first time, but you know.
I'm sorry, man. It's gonna be together. It's gonna come together.
Right. No, how I like to come at it. I mean, everybody, asks you basically things that you've been asked all the time. I'm gonna ask you some things that I say will help, younger cats out more so than anything. Maybe
Okay.
maybe pertaining to ones that's venturing off into trying to be successful or trying to get discovered. What avenues do you think a youngster that wants to, get to know something about this rap game, what things should he, I guess, look out for more so? I mean, it's easy to, get a contract and all that kind of stuff, but I mean, what are the things that they need to look out for if they're trying to be successful within this line of work that, you don't find yourself successful within? What pitfalls do they need to look out for? So, oops, I done signed some kind of deal that, got me, kind of all twisted now, if I had somebody looking out for me, my better interest, I could have looked out for that.
First of all, as far as the youngsters, is right now, when I was a youngster coming up, so
yeah.
For a youngster right now, I would say, hell, I wouldn't even be looking at no contract.
Okay.
You got a big enough buzz, you don't need no contract. You don't need too much help from
Right.
somebody else nowadays.
Huh.
If you really about trying to pursue this career, then you would you gonna push yourself to where you got enough views or enough people. You just gonna be pushing. You gonna stay in somebody's face.
Okay.
And signing a contract is just gonna take away from all of that pushing you just did.
Okay.
Because you know what I'm saying? You don't have to have to. It ain't no minute. That's the best thing. You don't have to have no middleman cutting into your chicken. You know what I'm saying? You can post your own shit, record your own shit, post it, do your own promotion. It's all a self-due process at this point in time. So, a lot of people really like to say, for instance, like, say, a Cheap Keef, when he was first popping and had that one song, like the older heads, like 50 Cent, they was trying to talk to him and trying like, don't sign no contract. You just got 1 million views off of one song. What do you need these people for?
Right.
So, I mean, if you, it's just better though not to get into this game right now than I think it was back in the day when we was doing it.
Yeah.
It's more, you got more access to information now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it's easy. It's the best time to do it. That's what I'll tell you. Jump in it if that's what you want to do. It's the best time to roll with it.
So basically, like, blow up all your social medias, like be up on Instagrams, up on YouTubes, up on SoundClouds, up on all these different things that people take for granted, just posting goofy stuff, post.
Exactly. Like you use it for your business.
Yeah.
That's your business platform.
Huh.
You let the big show eyes on it and do all of that. That's if you want the business part, that's what you're using it for.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you basically modeling, because I just recently wrapped a interview with Doobie Sugar Wolf Pimp, and he's basically saying the same thing that you saying.
Yeah, because we from the same era.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing.
So I asked the same question. Now, as far as now it's done translated into streams now and getting paid off streams. How's that working out? As you're seeing it, as it's entering into streams revenue versus, from CDs and other means of getting that your music out.
Well, the way I'm seeing this, it's a good and a bad, because here in California, most people in the Bay Area, I would say, they got access to all of these technologies, iPhones and Macs and Apples, and they deal with all of that shit.
Right.
But you go further down south, Midwest, somewhere, them niggas ain't giving a fuck about no iPhones and all of that old shit. Don't know how to download no songs. All of that shit. They really don't be tripping on that. And like some places don't have access. I was in Alaska and the nearest Apple store was a million miles away. So it's like, it's a give and a curse. Because some people can get to it through the streams and some people still won't pay CD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm quite sure this is the same thing that artists or people went through when records went out of style.
Right.
And came into contact, came into success, and
right.
so on and so forth. So, it's just, man, you just gotta roll with the punches.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, basically you gotta change with these times that are coming. You know, like
yeah, that's basically all it is. And like I said, same information, all of this information is out there for a person who, like I said, if this is what you do, you will want to study and try to figure out what's going on around you before you jump into it anyway.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I mean, and at the same time, like I said, it's good. It's good and it's bad. That's coming to the strings now. Because for one, you put the strings, and when you go download this, you're taking it out of your hands and you're putting it on the website. Now, you're not putting it on your strings. That's giving somebody a whole lot of control over your everything. The computers must have shut down, and today the niggas ain't got CDs, and what we gonna do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The moment you stop by CD stores closing, then the people press these CDs up, companies gonna shut down, and then when something happens with all this technology, then what we gonna do? So it's like scary, and at the same time, while it's booming, it's booming. You gotta get all this.
I'm gonna still cover like the music, but we're gonna cover like I want to cover like youngsters. You know, youngsters coming up. You know, what obstacles do you think they facing now that you probably wasn't facing when you was coming up as a youngster? I mean, could you elaborate on that?
Well, that'd be kind of hard for me to answer because I ain't no youngster. I don't know what they going through or what kind of obstacles it could be because.
Okay, I'll look at it like this. Like now we're seeing today like the gentrification. You know, they're coming in neighborhoods and putting coffee shops in certain areas, and you know people can't hang out like they used to could hang out like back in the day. I mean, how do you?
Well, I mean, see, with that's a good and bad too.
Okay.
Shit. And I mean, being in my position, if I feel somewhere, I might not want no niggas hanging out around where I stay either.
Okay.
You understand? But when I was a youngster, that was a part of growing up.
Right.
We didn't have all of this technology to keep us in the house. We had to get outside, go steal a bike, motor scooter, and flush your lip, get a black eye, all of that shit. These little youngsters in the house, computers, and this technology. And so now you don't see no more ride through, especially in the Bay Area. You don't see too much ride through somebody's hood. They look like it did back in 92, 93, 94.
Yes.
It's like it ain't no more of that. That whole era is gone. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, that's a scary part too. Yeah. You know, I mean, I don't know, man. The times are just changing. Everything's changing. Like, I go back to my time in Pittsburgh, it don't look like it did when I was coming up. So the things ain't out there, shit, man, look the same. So everything's changing. The territory around you is changing with people.
Yeah, well, so would you say, like you just said, basically it's the technology that's making people change, you know? Like back in the day, you could see a female walking down the street and you have a chance to say something to her, but now she might have the headphones in where she ain't even paying attention to what you're trying to say from your vehicle or something.
Yeah, at the same time, and then a lot of these females don't even know how to hold a conversation.
That too.
You need to text them. You know, and men too. People as a whole. You communicate with other people because of technology. You know what I'm saying? It's a big change with everything.
Yeah.
That's how the music, everything changing, man.
Now, as far as the music part, like that's why I asked you, like, what's your take on, you know, what information you would give youngsters, because, you know, a lot of youngsters watch, you know, different social media platforms like, dude, what's his name, 6ix9ine with the rainbow color hair, you know, he's winning, you know, he's having money and all this kind of stuff, but I mean, that they're seeing it from like a major record label, or they're seeing Cardi B's, people seeing Cardi B's winning, but she's from a major record. It's like a machine that's pushing that, so it ain't like, you know, a regular person overnight just getting that type of success. It's just a machine behind that, where it's different from someone that's versus like independent, should I say?
Right. Yeah, it's the powers that be.
Yeah.
But then again, at the same time, motherfuckers like drama, motherfuckers like bullshit, whether it was internet or not.
Right.
You hear something outside, don't see motherfuckers stick his head out the window anyway. Rather than internet, so that's the thing. You got bullshit. I mean, you been on what, like you been on some hip hop.
Yeah.
Hey, shit. You can cut your deal if you're talking about somebody on that hard. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's hey, man, you know, if that's the way you're rolling, that's the way your vittles, then that's how you roll.
Right. But
I'm just from a whole different era, man. That kind of shit, you take a fire, you get burned, man.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, hey, now, that's like go back to the question you asked about these Johnsons, like that's a bad thing because they make it seem like it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When compared to our era, that would be frowned upon.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, you gotta mix it in. If it's good,
right. I just look at it like that. They don't. They give half, you know, the people that's perpetuating this, they give half truths. It's like, yeah, you could probably find success in this, but then...
Yeah, and then, you know, you gotta know what you're looking for.
Right.
You gotta know how to separate the bullshit, you know, the from the real, from the original.
Mm-hmm.
Now learn how to separate it. Like some of these, like you be on the internet and see some shit about something. If you don't know that that's a bullshit blog,
right,
then you gonna be calling your niggas reporting that bullshit story they just reported.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta know what to look for. My eyes been woke to this shit when the internet first came.
Right.
You know, I went from posting on Black Planet to posting bitches on SF Red Book and all the other shit. So I was hit to the computer and the technology real early.
Right. Yes, it is. That's what it is. It's like now we got generations that's all they ever known is, you know, internet. So, you know, they don't really know what it is actually, you know, hitting the streets and attaining information, you know, the old-fashioned way versus, okay, I could just punch something up on Google and whatever the first, you know, ad come up with, you know, I'm just gonna run with that.
Yep, and then, you know, it seems like it's a part of the plan. It seems like it's a divine conquer.
Right.
Because it's like what was that letter that I forget the name of the letter that they talk about putting the black against the dark.
Oh, the Willie Lynch. Yeah.
The Willie Lynch letter.
Yeah.
And the young against the old, the dark against the light. That's all that's about. That's just like we having this conversation on how coming up in this rap shit was different for us. We had to kind of like put up with a little bit more of a struggle.
Right.
It's kind of easy with these youngsters to put out. And if you got a hit, stream, that shit coming directly to you and this, that, and other kind of. I'm just like if you in the game, you out there hustling, but you got another nigga that's robbing. That's out there hustling for his money and shit. Like just going about his day, hustle, a little bit more than nigga was just taking it and make it easy. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So youngsters' attitude, you gotta go like what the fuck Tupac and such and such, ain't no respect there, because they looking at us shit. You know, we getting it, they don't understand, but you getting it easy. There's the 4 months I had to get, and what they had to go do got you to where the fuck you at right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, somebody sit down and explain this to them, because all these youngsters think, well, they don't have enough people to sit down to them. So, can't blame them for that too at the same time.
Right. Yeah, because, you know, like I said, the last interview, I just wrapped up an interview with Tweet Cadillac, and I was basically saying, I had a live stream with...
Tweet Cadillac, Click.
Yeah. Yup.
See, now, you can throw out a name to me, and I'm going to listen, because I'm a student of that shit. I done had all of that shit. Say it to somebody else, ain't gonna know who you talking about.
Okay. Yeah. But, what I was basically saying, this youngster said, what a lot of the youngsters is having problems with, they didn't have, you know, like a older cousin or a dad in their life. So, you know, basically their peers is raising them. So, you know, it's kind of like they're a lost pack of wolves out here.
Exactly. Their peers in the internet.
Right.
It's like they say, shit, hell, 10, 15, 20 years from now, they're going to be saying Tupac black. And if you don't know, then you probably believe it because you read it on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Tupac was white. Jesus, white. They switched up the picture, and they got a whole bunch of generations. Your grandma, your great-grandma believing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just up to us to break that chain, man. It's just like stopping your kids from eating pork because your mama did. You and your grandma did.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta know when to break them chains, man.
Right.
And let's letting these youngsters be misguided and misled.
Mm-hmm.
Who they coattails of this shit.
Right. Yeah, because, you know, when I was talking with Doobie, he was basically saying, I used to remember coming up like, my dad, you don't know, you old. But then once I started getting older and start seeing this shit in my face, then I start to, you know, understand.
And you saying the same thing your dad is because of you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's the difference I'm getting older, getting wiser. At the same time, I'll be in the car with my grandma with her, and she be laughing at the music I want to hear. And then she play something. She play this real music. That same shit going on in the kids. I want to hear that shit. Listen to it.
Right. Be a bunch of whoop, 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 whoop. Like, what did you just say? Oh, well, you had a couple woes in there, and then you said, Papa Molly a little bit, and then some bars, and then, you know, the song was over with.
Like the Pusha T album just dropped. And I asked my daughter how she likes she 18. I was like, it's all right, but I just can't understand. Well, shit, that's what I feel with a lot of you can listen to.
Right.
Got the head.
Yeah, I just got talking with somebody about that. Like, they're like, oh, well, what do you think about that beef between Pusha T and Drake? And I said, well, if you go to the main source, you'll find out that probably isn't really a beef because they distribute it through the same people. So they got to abide by contracts.
That's what I'm saying. The record companies know where the money at, what's going to generate the money. I know what's going to, that's what I say. I mean, if that's the way you want to choose to get some coins, you willing to take that risk and do all of that, like Kanye pulled the stunt with the slavery shit.
Right.
I mean, nigga knew that was a stunt for the album.
Right.
But you gotta watch what you say.
Yeah, because it can actually be real detrimental depending on which way you're going with it.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, that's true. I just feel that, you know, like you said, we gotta impart that wisdom. You know, we don't want, you know, all, you know, the mass media thinking, oh, well, this is how it's supposed to be when, you know, they could tune into, you know, other areas and like, okay, well, he done put some on my mind that, you know, them other people ain't putting on my mind, you know?
Yeah, gotta watch them signs, man.
So, you said out in the Bay, you done been seeing gentrification for yourself, is what you saying?
Yeah, it's everywhere. I travel a lot, be moving. It's everywhere. It ain't too much like it is, like it was. You know what I'm saying? They moving us out.
Yeah, I see, like
microwaving these communities.
Yeah, I think that's what that what is that when the Great 08 happened, when everybody was losing their houses and stuff. You know, that was a way for banks to, you know, get houses that they know they probably couldn't get when they was giving them false mortgages and things like that.
Yeah, man. They know how to do it.
Now, I was gonna say this. Is it any kind of like, you know, any little stories or parables that you could break into that, you know, make someone want to think like, you know, a youngster's like, man, I could relate to that. You know, like, you know, I've been riding with my partner, and you know, I've been basically playing follow the leader. You know, what ways to stay away from that follow the leader? Basically, just to you know, stick to your own plan versus, you know, the next man's plan that might get you, you know, behind bars or, you know, six feet down.
I mean, with shit like that, you just gotta know how to read people. You gotta know how to trust your gut.
Right.
You know, shit, being scared saved my life plenty of time.
That's one thing I think a lot of people don't honestly like to say. I ain't scared, you know, but the types that play that type of part is the ones that, you know, get affected by the funk. So honestly, being like, I don't think I can pull that off. I'm gonna be honest with myself. No, that's what's
man. I mean, shit. Trust your gut feeling, man. You know, you might be in the car, might be on your way to destruction, man. Trust your gut feeling. Trust your first mind. Get out there, wake up in the morning and realize that you made the right decision, man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, shit. Yeah. That's a part of doing us, man. It's a fork in the road. You know, people gonna lose it. People gonna lose their life, gonna come in and out of your life, going to jail, and you gonna be wanting to go one way, they gonna want to go another way. I just been blessed, man. Grandma's prayers or something. I don't know.
Right.
You just gotta trust your gut feeling. Know how to read people, man. My eyes was open to a lot of shit. Young coming up, so I knew what to look for when it came. So, you know, it's up to be a lot of part on how you was raised too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what to look for, because you know, some people come up in situations and they be kept in the dark. And then when they find it outside in real life, in the real shit, they don't know what to do. I was kept in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Every time my mom was jail, my mom called me away. I'm in jail again. I go back to playing. I knew what what I was in, my situation, so I knew what I was hitting for. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but I think, like you said, it plays a part with back in the day where you can actually go outside and fellowship with all different type of people and see all different type of things versus now everybody's stuck in these phones and stuck inside their houses. So then...
Yeah, man, I mean, shit, we grew up in the dope era. Right. Best eras, man. Shit. You had to have your eyes open to a lot of shit. You get rolled over.
Yeah, so that's where I say they get at a disadvantage because they see them videos on World Star or whatever and think they can really step out in life and think they can, you know, push buttons on certain people that ain't playing by them type of rules and codes and, you know, get their feelings hurt in a real way.
Yeah, so all you guys got to do, keep their eyes open, man. Shoot for something. Know what you're headed for, know what you want to do. Have a purpose. It'll be alright.
Right. What new ventures you got going right now? I know you did something.
DJ.Fresh, we just dropped the pitfalls last month, May 11th. We've been pushing that. I'm about to get ready to gear up, shoot a video for that next week. And man, just a lot of shit. Been doing shows. Been on the road a lot. Just got back from Oregon and Washington, Kansas City.
Okay.
Got another project. I don't know when I'm gonna drop. I wanted to do it July, but I'm probably gonna push it back. My presence is important. Probably gonna have about 14 joints on there. I'm trying to give them a little more since the last album with 7 songs. People was kind of complaining. Then right after that, Chris T dropped his album. So you know, I just been working. Me and Del 20 on a project. We getting ready to drop. I'm in the studio right now. I'm working on another album.
Oh, okay.
Me and DJ.Fresh got another one coming. It's gonna be our third collab. We about almost done with that too. We work real fast. Been fucking with Fresh for a minute, so shit. We don't know.
Right.
Besides that, man, sticking to the script, man.
Now tell me this. You know, for your Fly Gangsta album, who produced most of the tracks on that album?
I think Rob probably did the majority. Rob Lowe probably did the majority of them songs on there. But most of my albums, I collaborate with a lot of producers, except for these DJ.Fresh projects. Because, you know, first he do all his music on his albums.
Yeah.
Working. He produced all of it. But on my joints, I usually collab with more than a couple producers. But on the Fly Gangsta, Dre, he produced like 2 joints on there. Rob Lowe did about, I'm not gonna put no number on. He did the majority. My boy Trax from the Reek, he did a couple of them on there. Yeah, Rob Lowe did the majority of that album.
Cause I know that first one, How It Is, that shit shut my amp down in my vet. I'm bumping that shit so hard, my fucking amp shut down. I'm like, dang.
That shit, well. Yeah, Rob, man. A genius, man.
So yeah, and I also enjoy DJ.Fresh's production too. I think, you know, it's tight. Matter of fact, I gotta check that album that you said y'all just, you know, recently wrapped up and put out. I gotta check that out for myself.
Yeah, get a lot of that. 7 songs on there. Pablo Esco, DJ.Fresh. Then I got that Tonight Show we dropped last year. It was last year.
Yeah.
We did the Tonight Show last year. It's been on the road, man. I like working with Fresh, man.
Now, I mean, tell the people what all places can they find you? I know it's easy to hit Google and you'll find all your albums, but I mean, what all different social media sites and things like that they might need to know about?
So I'm on most of everything. I've been on Twitter a lot lately. You know, it's just Rydah J Klyde at Twitter. You can log in there. I'm at on Instagram. I'm at KLYDESTA. That's at Klyde. Not Klyde. And yeah, I'm on everything, man. You know I was gonna say that in. Just Google.
Right. Right.
Everything. Social networks. Type in Rydah J Klyde, except on Instagram, and that's at Klyde. And yeah, as far as the music, you know, I've been with Empire Distribution for a long time, about 6-8 years when we first started out. So, you know, I'm on all the music networks that you can find some music. Yeah. So if you're looking for me, you know, I ain't hard to find. I know when I'm looking for my favorite artist, it ain't hard to find.
Right.
You gotta know what you're looking for, man. It'll be out there. It's out there, baby. I just start working.
Right. Yeah. Well, you said the same thing that I did when I interviewed the late great Reek Daddy. He said, just Google me. You'll find find what you need. Just hit that Google and you'll find everything.
Yeah, rest in peace, Reek Daddy. That was my motherfucker right there.
Right.
Yeah, man. I was like, shit, if I'm in that position, I want to have the spirit Reek Daddy had before I get about this motherfucker. Yeah, man. That nigga had me laughing, dying in tears. It was a bad position. You couldn't tell. That nigga was still Reek Daddy.
You're right.
Yeah, rest in peace to the cut, man. Fuck.
People in the community, all throughout the community, is battling, somebody's family member battling that cancer and stuff. That's just a terrible thing.
That cancer, something else. I had a song I did called Kill Cancer. Y'all can check that out. Look that up. Rydah J, Klyde for cancer, kill cancer. Real deep. I lost my grandmother to cancer. I lost my auntie to cancer. Yeah, cancer is a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know these certain medical ailments. I mean, besides people getting lead poisoning, they're just wiping a lot of people's families out, because they've been the matriarchs,
That's what I'm saying, man. It's age information, man. You gotta watch what you eat. You drink, you gotta watch what you put in your body, man. A whole lot of shit. Y'all already trying to kill us off. What the hell about that?
Right.
By not knowing what's going on. So I gotta say, educate yourself, man. I've been telling us that I'm gonna wait till you get old to start reading and learning. But it's not too late.
Right. I just figured, don't get burnt out. You done been in these. Some may have been in public schools and they've been drilling that needless bullshit in your head. No, seek out information that you need to know. I mean,
exactly. One set up for us to win, no one.
Right.
I mean, part of knowing this shit is you gotta have the battle, man. G.I. Joe, man. This shit doesn't.
Now, that's what you can break into. I mean, you wanted to be successful. What was your drive to be successful? To be successful, whatever you wanted to be. And what was that leading drive that, no, I'm gonna do something different that every other cat is doing. I want to be greater than, this.
I don't even know what my drive was, really tell you the truth. Because coming up, I was trying to draw. I had that, through that phase, the graffiti and the airbrush and all of that shit. I remember I do all of that shit or whatever. Fuck this, I ain't doing this shit no more. I'm like, boy, you throwing all this shit away, you gonna be mad. You gonna wish you done kept that shit. I played football, basketball, anything I did, I was a nigga. I could have did any of them motherfuckers. I've got niggas that played Pop Warner with two hands on the bill. They play LDP. I just always had to drive, but just like I said, my grandmama raised me and my cousin and my three sisters. My daddy got killed before I was born.
Okay.
And so that was my setting right there.
Okay.
I ain't had nobody come to the games. Folks come in, you too little to do this. I quit that. And I just love the music. I was breakdancing and shit. Nigga, when I was going with the older guys, used to come ask my grandma, they could bring me to the boys club because they knew I knew how to do that shit. I was the little one. I was the main attraction. We go to the grocery stores when it was first open. They would normally strip down on the floor, do our routine. I would come back home with $20, $30 in my pocket. And it's all 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. I started rapping, so
yeah.
It was cut out for me. You know what I'm saying? I was been outside for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was my drive. I just knew nothing was regular for me. I didn't go home and had my daddy there. I went home to my grandma. So when I went to school and they had Mother's Day, it was different for me than all the other motherfuckers in the classroom.
Yeah.
You drawing your picture with your mom and your daddy. My picture was a little different. Everything was different for me. So it wasn't. Niggas was selling dope. I was doing something different. My niggas was coming out in the room making my raps. They was coming out the bottom of my window. Come on, man. Got dope in. So I really wanted to get the game a little later because I knew what I was in. I was really up there. This is my mom had a problem with what? They did the other side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So before I was already, my eyes was open. You know what I'm saying? So I had second thoughts. I was telling this lady, she gonna put that little me at the house. But when I finally jumped off her bed, man, it was just, I didn't do it long because I seen it wasn't gonna win. It was telling. I'm a little too big for this little pond.
Right.
So that was part of my drive. I don't know. Shit, I ain't supposed to be here. It's bigger than this.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's something bigger than this shit.
See, no,
and I wanted it, so shit.
See, when you speaking like that, I know you're speaking to some youngsters' mind that's, probably dealing with that, probably, got his grandmother and that's it, all his other family is,
Yeah, I mean, shit. When you listen to my music, you can tell that's who I'm speaking to when I do. Somebody gonna hear it just like I did. Somebody gonna say he whooped the nigga ass or something. His mama was on dope. That touched the note. Y'all a fan for life. So, I mean, that's who I'm talking to.
Mm-hmm.
That's like what the little white boy said, Lil Xan said something about Tupac when he was being born. I don't know why somebody just didn't say that nigga wasn't talking to you. That's why he was born.
Right.
He wasn't speaking to you. You think he give a fuck if you think his music was born?
Right. He's on legendary status.
Yeah, he wasn't speaking to them. So that's what I said with my shit. That's who I'm speaking to when I do my shit.
But like you said, that's where the Willie Lynch play into play right there. Cause like, okay, we don't want to show respect for the ones that came before us. We want to shit on them. To think we're gonna get our shine by shitting on you.
Yeah, I mean, she think that I'm particularly people that are high. That's what I say. These youngsters, man, you gotta know. You just gotta watch out for them, man. A lot of motherfuckers do anything for a girl, man. Anything for a dollar. Anything for a dollar, man. I just wouldn't cut it like that. I could pull the sheets off a lot of motherfuckers in this shit, but some of this shit ain't for entertainment.
Right. Yeah, that's why I think a lot of them get it. They mix it up. They think, oh, I can say this and I can say that. No, it's repercussions with certain areas that you start to talk about.
I mean, if I don't take a fool to see through that shit, why any motherfucker was saying put it up on the internet talk about what he gonna do with people do the shit.
Right.
Unless he's a motherfucking fool.
Right. Yeah, or agent waiting to gather some people into that spider web of that bullshit.
Yeah. It's a lot of people feed into the bullshit. Become entertainment from there. That's how I look at it. I just be looking and laughing at a lot of this shit.
Been dropping jewels within this little small conversation we just been having.
Hey, man, I knew the sun and the stars was going to be lined up right for me today. So I say, hey, man, let's do it tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
Right. Made it happen. Caught me off guard. When you hit me back, I'm like, oh wait.
Yeah, because I was on the move and I think I seen that message and jumped right back to moving. I just got down, just getting settled down. It ain't stopped really yet. I'm still on the treadmill. Like I'm at the studio right now. So shit. Okay. This shit don't stop, man.
Oh, no.
Got my little cousin Reek over here. He on the slats. Yeah, man, we working. We trying to put together a little EP right now. So that's another one I had. 2 lists for the summer.
Man, you knocking them off the box. You got all kinds of things going on. Compilations, EPs, collaborations, everything.
Right now, man. I ain't never stopped. I ain't never stopped doing this shit. This shit be going on, man. When I ain't on that, so you don't think I'm moving, I'm on a plane somewhere, another state. It's done, man. That's the beauty of this shit. This Barry the grind, man. We be moving, man. I think the fans, they don't really know that part. You know what I'm saying? They don't really know that part.
They're like, man, he's steadily coming out with someone. I thought it was just this. No, it ain't that. It's this too, and I'm working on that right now. You ain't catch me right now because I'm on this one right now.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it now. I'm trying to keep up with these youngsters, man. Ain't dropping shit like blah. I'm like, okay, it's another thing. You gotta catch up, man. It's a whole different format. I mean, look at it. They call it 7 songs an album, man.
Dang. Yeah, that is, woo. Yeah, it used to be 14 and 15 songs. And
nigga would have been mad ready to tell records for the days buying an album for 7 songs.
Right. Much as they used to call back in the day. Man, I think we might as well rap. You don't set a mouthful within this this interview.
All right, for so.
Too cool to count 24/7.